Rock Wars Worldwide, welcome to the revolution.
Greetings, Rock Warriors, and welcome to the Revolution. Today we're going to do something a little different, an album review. I first became aware of this band as a member of the New Wave of Classic Rock Facebook group. It's a great group, you should check it out. After my initial introduction to Tomorrow Is Lost, something unexpected happened. One of my favorite Rock Wars bands, Elevation Falls, broke up, and the lead singer Hazel Jade Rogers and the guitar player Chris Young joined Tomorrow Is Lost, which drew me to take a closer look at the band. Tomorrow Is Lost burst onto the scene in 2017 and quickly made a name for themselves as a great live band, securing spots in major festivals like Bloodstock and Call of the Wild. Their aggressive touring schedule, along with their high-energy performances, earned them a legion of fans who couldn't wait for their debut album, Therapy, to drop. So let's get to it. The first thing on the album isn't a song, it's called Intro. Let's check it out. Okay, so it's a little eerie, kind of an unusual way to start an album. Reminds me a little bit of Strange Boys Play Weird Openings, or Weird Boys Play Strange Openings, whichever it is, by Hideaway Rocks back in the 80s. I kind of dig it. It's different. Let's see how it transitions into their first actual song on the album, Wild Child. Just see how it goes. Okay, so I think it transitioned really well into the first song. I really dug Wild Child. It had like a pounding bass line, pretty straightforward, hard rock and roll. Nothing too unexpected. I really dug it. So with that, let's move on to track number 2. It's called Smile. Okay, my initial thoughts on that song was, basically it was like kind of a dark, song, definitely make you think about having some therapy. It was really groovy, I kind of liked it, I could get behind that track, and, I guess the next track on the album is a song called White Noise. Let's see what we think of that one. Alright, fairly straightforward rock song. The more I listen to the band after the first couple of tracks, I can tell extremely talented band, great singer. I'm a bass player, so I have a tendency to listen to the rhythm section, and the bass player and drummer are tight, very tight. Solid song. Let's see what the Self-Destruct fourth song does. That track actually reminded me a lot of Paramore. Is really commercial, and I could actually see that becoming a big crossover hit on the radio. It was definitely some crazy hooks and everything in that one. So let's see what Black and Blue does for us. Now that was a really, really great song. Probably my favorite song of the album so far. Reminds me of like an 80s power ballad. Just excellent tune. Really dug that one. So we're going to move on to track number 6, which is called Hideaway. Okay, so that is another track that I could see crossing genres and hooking fans from popular music. Definitely a cool tune, and I dig it. So we're going to move on to number 7. That would be Too Young to Know. Another really good power ballad. Really shows off the beauty of Cass King's voice. Definitely have no complaints about that track whatsoever. Let's check out track 8, Electric. So that's a pretty catchy love song, but it somehow manages to keep its hard edge. I like it. So, without further ado, we're going to move on to Pause Rewind, which is track 9. It was a pretty up-tempo, but still straightforward, no-nonsense rock song. Another one I can't really complain about. No, have not yet heard a bad song on the album, and there's only one left. And that's the title track of the album, Therapy, so let's check that out. So that's probably the most metal song on the entire album, and it's probably the perfect ending to a kick-ass album. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say Therapy is probably the best album that I've listened to so far this year. The thing that I love most about the album is it sounds like that it could have been produced by Mutt Lange back in the 80s. Doesn't sound like 5 people, emailing in their sections to a producer from their home studio. It sounds like a band that spent a hell of a lot of time in the studio together, and that's really rare today. If you like Halestorm, if you like Paramore, and you like that kind of thing, you're going to want to buy this album. For me, Tomorrow Is Lost sounds like Halestorm, but heavier. So let me know what you think of the review, and that's all I really have to say right now.